We are live. Good morning. So I didn't see anybody before me. I did see Father Fish on before I even got on YouTube this morning. So it's kind of fun to get to kind of almost start off, even though he did beat me this morning. But absolutely awesome. I am up here. We are going. It is Sunday. It is a new week. Has been a bit of a rough one here, but we are moving forward and going to keep chugging on. So I'll let a few people wander in. Somebody's got some new pets and stuff. I'm going to go to the top. Tampa Tom Fishing was the first one in here. Thank you so much. Looks like he hit the like button already. Jesse James is in here. Mr. B said that he shared it all. That is so awesome just even to see you and all that fun stuff. Yay! Danny Ken Aquatics is in here leaving messages. And Jesse James says, hey everyone, got some new pets, African snails, one big and some smaller ones. They're so sweet. Oh, I'm so tempted on trying to grab some. It's not even funny. I really want to grab some more snails. Somebody in town managed to breed those Peruvian snails. Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. I get you. Chris John says, hi. Man, I am going to mess up your name so bad. I'm just going to put you on the screen. We're just going to put you on the screen. Good to see you. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. You said you haven't been here for a while. Well, thanks for wandering back. Lots has changed for sure. Oh, Multi-Tank Addictions is here. Yay! Speaking of which, he wanted me to do a little bit of advertising, so we'll stick some at the beginning. So anybody tuning into the replay hopefully will see it, and then we'll try and do it at the end. Try and remind me, Multi-Tank Addictions, just in case I forget. But he's going to do another one of those auctions on Tuesday, right? Yeah, put your info up there so we can definitely see it. Hit that subscribe to his channel. There's his name, his link. I don't know how to, actually, you might have to put his link up there if you can, because I don't know about you, but I've been having an awful time trying to search for channels lately, and when I click on them, I can't actually get to them. Like, they seem to have taken away the ability that says go to channel. Now there's just a report and done or something, and that's it. Like, what? I need that be able to find channels. So, oh, that's been very, very frustrating. Not impressed. Hey, San, good morning. So yeah, Multi-Tank Addictions is having one of his, check your DM on Instagram. I've been here too long. Okay, good. The name is kind of looking a little familiar, but what the heck? You'll have to, yeah, if you're on my Instagram and stuff, that's pretty cool. Because yeah, I don't do my Instagram. I haven't been doing that lots lately. I should. I've been trying to remember to post on Down the Wormhole. I did a picture of my background at night. I love how this thing looks. Okay, it was Tuesday. Good. I love how this thing looks in the dark. I think it's just so much fun. So yay! And you D's and Ginger got the, oh, thank you. Yeah, you got the link. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, because for whatever reason, I can't seem to click on people's channels. I haven't been seeing Dragon Lair's stuff, so I've been trying to get back there and make sure I'm subscribed to him, and I can't find him when I do a search for him. My buddy's got a new channel out. I try and search for him and I can't find him. I just get all sorts of other kind of relative stuff. A lot of other, oh, it's just getting annoying. Petsotics, good to see you. Hey, how are you? How are you? I'm like down to my last sliver of the shirt that you sent me. That was so awesome. Thank you, thank you. It's going good. It's going good. It hasn't been the most peachiest week for me in the pet department. Our poor Maxie, one of my cockatiels, she is gone. It's been happening for a little while. I think it was complications from her beak she's been having for a bit over the last 6-7 months. Like, she's always had a beak that's grown longer and caused her some issues, and you had to trim it. When I first got her, that happened once. We haven't had to deal with it for just over a year, and it started growing longer. But I also noticed it started growing thicker on her, and then when the bottom beak started doing it, We got her in April of 1999, so I've known that little bird for a long time. It absolutely, oh, San Ginger, thank you. That's been driving me absolutely crazy. I don't even know. No, I can't click on it here, but I can watch the replay. Thank you. That one's been driving me crazy, the fact I couldn't find it. Dragon Lair brought up so many links to that cartoon. I could not find his channel anywhere. I just kept shifting it. It was driving me nuts. So thank you. Come back, watch the replay, and clicking on that. That's been driving me crazy. Like, why can't I find these channels? I've lost my click go to channel links. So, oh, not the thing to do to me. Oh, Danny Ken, yeah, we're here. Hi, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. I enjoyed getting to listen into your late night one. I was, Casey, it's water changes and water changes. And I do it all the old fashioned way with a bucket out to the lawn because I just, especially in the summer, because it's nice, out to the lawn, dump it on there, come back in, I don't even have my 5-gallon pail in here to take. So yeah, and that's how I fill it back up my crazy ladder. So I was listening in, but I couldn't type to you too much. But that was good to see you, and thank you for the blue wrench. I'm kind of useless as a mod, but I do try. Multi-tank addictions is saying hi to everybody. Jessica, hi, how you doing? Chris John is saying hello to everybody. Oh, everybody's just saying hi. So yeah, it's been a fun week. It has been a fun week. I will give it that. I don't think I thought a whole lot for a couple of days, and I've been just trying to spend some extra time with my little Gabby, who is left and definitely missing his partner. He is a year older, so that is entertaining as well. I got him September, I think, and 98, so very neat, but also it really sucks watching them get old. So hasn't been the best week in the pet department, but we're trying to move forward, keeping myself really busy, which is easy around here, so yay. Other than that, everybody else is doing really good. Gabby is kind of coping. He has come out and sat on my shoulder and done some talking, so I can tell he's like not ticked off at me. I don't think he was blaming me. I was a little worried he might and start screaming, but he started yelling at the microwave like she used to, so that's been kind of cute, I think. kind of interesting. Other than that, I brought a plant in here. I think this is the one I'd like to try and put into this tank. I think it'll work. I even saw it posted on Clint's reptile channel there. I can't remember his name exactly. Sorry, I was reading Jesse's comment there. I was watching on his channel, and he even confirmed it's a good terrarium plant. This is not a terrarium by any means, so we're going to see how we're going to do with that. I'm going to try and bury it just in this location, I think, and then we're going to pile drive the rocks on top of it. There is a heat mat currently on this side of the tank, so I can't put a plant on there unless it's up in the air somehow. So I'm not sure. I can try and get it up in the air in the corner and make it look like it's piling out of this corner. I want you guys to let me know. Behind on the heat mat side, if I put it in the very corner, I can probably stick it out there because the heat mat starts just about here. So I've got a little bit where it won't hit. Or I can try and trade it this location, pile some rocks on it, kind of have it pouring out of here. So what do you think? Which side? This will be A, vote A and B. So side A or side B, should we try and move that plant? It doesn't like sunshine. It hates direct sunshine. I almost killed that whole thing off, that whole gigantic mess. It doesn't like sun. This is also the side that does have my fake light on it that I can shine at night, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, Clint's Reptiles. I love that channel. Absolutely love that channel. He's got some sort of fancy science stuff, and yeah, just very cool chats on there if you're into reptiles. So I found that would be a good plant that I think I'm going to try. It's that of the pothos, but my problem is I want to use a small pot, which I forgot I forgot. I'm going to use a smaller pot, and this guy has small roots. The pothos tends to get quite big roots, and I don't think it's going to like that little pot that I put it in. I think it's going to grow out of it really, really quick, and I'm going to be in trouble. So this guy, I can trim it, and the more you trim it, the more funkier it grows. So I think it'll be all right. Hey, mountain goldfish, good to see you. We are trying to add some real plants into this tank. I've tried once before. It was on the bottom rack before, though. It was getting really, really crappy light, and I attempted it. I still have the plant. I didn't kill it. I'm usually pretty good at bringing plants back from the dead. I'm becoming an expert at that. So I've tried once with the spider plant, and it did not appreciate being down there whatsoever. The pot was also big enough that the king snake was digging around in there, so he'd make little tunnels in the roots, which was entertaining. So we're going to try it with a smaller pot this time. We're going to hide most of the excess, put a rock on top of it. Maybe the king snake will stay out, and it's going to be quite soggy. So we're going to try this plant this time and see if we can get something in there. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? It's nice. It's purple. It's huge. It grows extremely well, really fast. Does not like sunshine. Hey, Casey. See, here she is. I swear she's growing on this Bug Bites food. Just doing really, really good on it. I'm glad I've done the switch. Yay! So that's my idea. That's the idea. We want to try and move this plant over there and see if it'll work. It's supposed to be a good one. It is. So that's the idea. Oops, you guys are really turning around. So what do you guys think? Good idea, makes sense. Move this guy and get some in here and see if we can start swatching it over to the bioactive vivarium. This is the first step, seeing if we can get some plants that do better in here. The first attempt with the spider plant did not go so well. It did not go so well. So here we go. Big Jake, yay, good to see you. What the hey, Ian Atkins there? Oh, good to see you. Good morning. I had to think about that way too hard this morning. I have coffee. It's a good thing. I'm actually on coffee number 3, so it's all right. It's okay. Yes, it's a nice plant. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are looking for that plant, for info on that plant. For the most common name it is known by is a wandering Jew, so you can just look that up. Really simple, good to try and add to your tanks. If anybody would like to try and add that to some of their stuff, let me know. That would be kind of neat. I'd like to check it out. So I've got 2 cuttings that I have to make from that plant today. One for a friend who is looking for some plants, and one to try for this tank. So that's the idea. So all you need for this, it is such a hardy thing. It's such a crazy plant. Let's see if we can just drag the camera over there. I think trying to move the plant is not going to be the smartest thing in the world. But if you guys do want to start them, so easy. I think this is one of the chunks that I've taken off before. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think so. I need to get closer to the plant. And we'll see what we can do. All you need is a cup. I had some that had some lids on them. Worked really good for last time because it actually held the stinking things in place and they wouldn't fall out. And it didn't matter what shape these are. As you can see, they tend to grow all sorts of different ways. So this is a previous cutting here I took. This kind of blunt end. I hope you guys can see this. There is a snip off of that. Maybe you can see, yeah, snip off of there. And it just has grown another little chunky out of it already. That's a whole new thingy right there. And all you need to start it, this was a stick. This was a little piece of one. I think you guys can see that. That's just a little piece of one on top there. Just a stick that I was going to throw out. It had 2 dead leaves on it. I was going to throw out. And I hope you guys can see on the top there, but my little stick, this one right here, has 2 little pieces coming off of it already. So it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow from there. It's gonna grow from there. That is ridiculous. So we're gonna try and incorporate that into either this corner or just in the back here in this tank, and we'll see how we do. If the king snake doesn't dig up all the dirt, we should be fine. So we got scissors, we've got cuts, and we're going to take off some chunkies. The bottom pieces, if you don't snip them and let full strings go, it's so pretty. Like, yay! But that's very long at this point. Very, very long at this point. Onwards. So where do we want to get some water from? Let's take some of Casey's tank here. I might have to get some newer water later. But here we go. That's all you need to start this, to get it going. And even in your vivarium, I guess you can just leave it right in the water too if you want to try and start up one of those. So let's see how we do. This one's pretty. And it's straight, so it'll go in there easily. And you can just take a string and then snip it in two, and it's going to grow as well. This seems to be, I can't tell. Here's another string off of it. This will actually work really good. I can take both of these chunks off and use them. Just snip. And, oh, it started another one here. Maybe we'll go just above that. We'll let that grow. Right there. Take off the bottom leaves or they will rot in the water. They don't much like, oh, look, there's a thingy there. Oh, we're going to have to try and keep that out. See, they just branch off of everywhere. They turn into a nice full plant. I'll try and keep just that part. This one's already good. Has no leaves. Stick it in there. That's all we got to do. Let's go find some more chunks off of here. Doesn't have to be fancy. Any pieces that I break off, I just stick the sticks back in there and it helps puff up the top plant too. So no worries when you're cutting. You can't tell once it starts doing this and knots all up. Oh man, I can't even tell which way this is all going. Here we go. Another nice, maybe we'll snip this one here. So just going to take the bottom leaves off and stick it in there. We're just going to keep going up this stick. We'll just trim off the stick, like, and take some more. There we go. So that should be enough for the one. She should like that group. We'll just make sure we've got all of them at the right water level afterwards. So brand new plant started there. Brand new plant started there. So that's for my girlfriend. And now we'll try and steal some off of the king snake's tank. He's actually wandering around checking out what we're doing. Look at this. He's like, what are you doing? Yeah, we're getting you a plant. Just don't kill it this time. Yeah, you're guilty. You're guilty. Like, he dug up in the dirt so many times in that one, it did not go well. It did not go well. So we'll kind of try and find a few more out of here for him. Apparently we're getting supervised. By the culprit, by the culprit. You heard his name too many times, I guess. So here's another one with a few little thingies. So this one's going in his tank. This one's going in his tank. So we're going to try not to have them curved. We'll just do the same thing. This one's got a nice side sprout already on it. Yay! So it's already bushing for me. We're not going to take as much water. That was a little much last time. We'll just use right out of the goldfish tank again. We'll see how we do. I hope this works. I hope this one works. There's a nice pretty one. Gotta have some nice pretty ones to start, right? Alright, here we go. And there. That one looks good. I love how purple this is. Absolutely love how purple. The back side of the leaves are just amazing, especially if you get some sunshine coming in. Very nice. Very nice. All right. I need at least one more for this tank. At least another one. There we go. Both of those are nice. So like I say, we're going to try and get them straight, and then they can curve off and do whatever they want. And the more you trim them, the wilder and puffier they get. Like you can see how much they spread off. All right, this guy here, last one, and we're going to call her good. We can put this guy back out into the kitchen. I'm taking a lot of the end branches because this thing's just crawling all the way down in the living room. Here we go. Last snip. There we go. So it's going to take about a week. You can leave them in the water for as long as you want, as long as you're changing it out. And get started on it. So that's one, if you see this at somebody's house, grab it. Maybe you'll want it for future endeavors. The other ones, these spider plants are also extremely easy to start. My one spider plant on top of Casey's, when I was watering it the other day, I was getting back up on the ladder to put them on top of there, and the baby spider on the bottom got stuck on the ladder and totally ripped off. So again, stick in a cup of water. If you see somebody with one, just ask if you can snip off a baby, and away you go. Away you go. So that was my having fun with plants moment this morning. Yeah, the plant up there. This one, I got the poor little plant stuck on the ladder. Didn't go so well for the plant. But, well, I guess it did go so well. I think I may have broken the spider. It's really hanging down now. So we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't look promising. I may have killed it. We may need the babies. Oops. So, yeah, we're going to see what we can do. Try number 2 to moving this tank into a bioactive tank. The spider plant idea was cool, but did not work. We learned some things. Maybe we will try it again, but we're going to try a plant that's a little more suited to this kind of environment and go from there. So, yay. I don't know. We're going to try. Technically a species of spiderwort. Which one? Sand ginger. Which one? Storm's here. Intermittent connection. Hi, everybody. Hi, Chevy Fish. Good to see you. Sorry, I kind of got completely behind on chat, but here we go. We're trying for the bioactive vivarium. That stuff will take over your lawn if you plant it outside without borders. Found that out the hard way. Really? I've never tried to put it outside. Does it go through a winter? Would it go through a winter? It doesn't look like the type of plant that would go through winter, but yes, man, can it grow. If it takes over a quarter of the tank and it's strong enough to put up with him crawling through it, this could be good. That's the only thing that I am worried about. That the pothos, I think, might have been a slightly tougher plant for goobers to climb on, so we'll see how we go. If he starts snapping a bunch of the stems, we'll try the pothos and just go with a bigger pot. I don't know. It has to deal, a lot of the times when you see these terrariums and stuff, you don't see big snakes in there. You see little frogs and cute little lizards and not full-grown king snakes, which is what we're trying to aim for in the end here. But we'll see. Go through Texas, winter, but they're barely freezing temps. Yeah, I think we'd be okay up here, but that might be an idea. I wonder, maybe I will have to try for one of those outside next year. Might look good, though. Just bring it back in the winter. Now you gave me an idea. I never thought of ever bringing that guy outside. He would look really cool in one of the spots that we don't get any sun. He sure doesn't like the sun. I don't know. How does he like Texas if he hates the sun? I put him on the one side of the window, and I've never seen anything turn so brown. It just very funny, very funny. Chevy Fish is saying hi to everybody. Jadog, is that how I say that? 67. Hey, good to see you. Good morning. So yeah, I don't know. That is the idea. Working on the bioactive. So working a bit on the steps towards the bioactive idea. You can see I'm just kind of crawling across the front. So much more active than the ball python. So much more active. I enjoy it. Front yard only gets morning sun. Okay, I will try that. Because the back, that's what we get. That's all we get. Just a little bit of morning sun. I will try it out in the back there and see how it does. Interesting. I never thought of that. I haven't tried to take many of my inside plants outside though. I had one case of bringing some aphids in the house. So I don't know. It was absolutely, that was not a fun experience. They were everywhere and they got into a couple of rooms and just caused chaos on my plants. Ended up taking almost everything outside and Dr. Dooming, I think is what it was called, Dr. Doom. And yeah, harsh stuff. I didn't know what to do. That was just, they were everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And the other time I took my plants outside, I took my pot, I think it was a pothos plant outside, not even a really big pot. We were out at this farm and we picked up a colony of those itty bitty little ants. And I never really noticed them. We completely moved houses and never noticed. It wasn't until the second house and all of a sudden I started finding them in the kitchen randomly. Oh man, it was interesting. But absolutely fun, absolutely fun. It worries me now because almost every time I've decided to take a plant outside, I have definitely regretted it. I have thoroughly regretted it. So we'll see, but like I say, if it's just for the show and then I can freeze it afterwards, because yeah, I'm a little scared of getting something. I see the ladies around here take their ferns and some gigantic palms and stuff and take them outside all the time. I'm just so chicken now. Danny Can Aquatics is saying hi to John is here. Hi, Sharpies. That is really good. Glad to see you. Good to see you. I tried to catch a few extra streams this week and watch a few extra videos. I needed some good distractions, so it's been good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. You didn't put out any other videos on your brochure though, did you? I didn't see them. I didn't see one if you did. So I'm kind of curious. I got to see some really, I did bring my phone. Did you see the pictures on Facebook, John? I got to see some really cool ones too. I can't post yet. I'm still trying to find his channel, but we're working on it. Oh, I've lost them. I like those fish. Where's the pictures? Is the one with all of them? Yeah. So I finally convinced him to get on. Come on, focus. Hello. There you go. Yeah, finally convinced my fishing manager to get on YouTube. So as soon as he's got all of his tanks on there, and I get the link to his stinking channel working and can find it, I'm going to post a video. Very, very nice tanks. So I think you guys will enjoy that. And I think he'll enjoy the community once he gets in it too. And it's absolutely a great sense of humor, awesome fish keeper. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. That does not sound like fun, John. What? I've been a good boy this week with no more impulse purchases. Good. Well, that's good. I guess that's good. It doesn't sound like fun. Well, it can be. It can be. Just riding out, doing the flow. What's the channel name? I'm not allowed to give it out. I'm not allowed to give it out yet. He's only got his one video up. I'll have to see if he's got any more. Like I said, I still got to try and figure it out and find it. I know Zen, I'm not allowed to send anybody over there until he's got every tank on there, and then he'll let me put the video out. So it gives me some time to figure out and find this stinking thing. Nowhere to put anything at the moment, Kenny. Yes, being full isn't bad. It's my main problem too. It's like, no, nothing else, nothing else. Oh, nice. Spaz is now at his new home. Okay, I'm gonna have to double check, see if he didn't put anything. That is awesome. So awesome. They are such cool fish. Like I said, I've been trying very hard not to get anything big because I don't have anything bigger than the 55. And now, yeah, see, I'm in the problem where I don't have anything bigger and I need something. And it's hard to find. I found a really pretty 55 corner tank popped up, but that doesn't give me any more space than what I got. It just changes the space from a box to a triangle. So it doesn't solve my problem, but it's the biggest thing that I've seen posted so far. So we'll keep watching. We'll keep watching. We'll keep watching. Ooh, which reminds me, I don't know if we ever will use this thing for pets, but I may rip off some of the pieces for it. This thing is huge. I'm gonna have to go take some pictures in it. This was huge. This thing is like 10 feet tall. It is solid wood. It must have been, I don't know, my hubby said close to 200 pounds, just ridiculously heavy with all that wood in there. That was free at the end of the block. It's just now in our yard. So that was kind of cool find. That was a very interesting find. Like I say, I'm not too sure what the hay there was. He had a gigantic black monitor, I guess, in it. He didn't say where, what happened. My hubby talked to him, brought that over, and was like, "Look what I found." Yeah, very, very cool. So we'll see. But it is a lot of neat pieces, a lot of shaved down wood in there. Just needs to be cleaned off. That screen door is awesome. I'm not too sure what we're going to use this for, but we're going to find a use. Very fun. I'm very close to getting a pisto. Oh, I'm going to just kill that name. I'm not even trying that. Here, we're going to post that. We're just going to post that. Because, yeah, that's not coming out. We'll check and see what that is. Hey, Aquarium Cowboy, good to see you. How are your fish doing? How are all the fish doing? Good to see you on here. I don't think I've seen a post for a bit, but I remember following you for a while in the beginning. That was a lot of fun. Going through a lot of learning. I hate learning. Fish tanks aren't always the funnest things to learn and find all the issues and that kind of fun stuff. We were starting some plants for learning some bioactive stuff. I have so far completely not managed to go anywhere yet, but we're trying to move this tank into a bioactive tank. We've tried a spider plant in here, which didn't go so well. We're making some cuttings. These are our newest cuttings we're going to try in there. So we're going to grow some roots. I'm going to try and grow some roots and see if we can get it in there. I'm determined to figure something out. We are getting some zebra acara in the morning. Nice. A lot of people are getting some nice, neat, fun fish. Teeny ants are the first hatch of a queen ant. She feeds the larvae until the pupae. Now, we actually have these itty-bitty colonies of itty-bitty small ants. They are just so small. But the entire, I can't imagine with their newbie little thingies. I dug through that dirt, like I put the dirt on the cement pad and tried to find the queen and the problem area. Like, see, I couldn't find it. They're just, they're small. We get them up here. The farm that we were at, it was amazing, like the greenery and the amount of life by it. But you could sit there in some of the peaks of during that time and during that ant meeting, when they were all flying around, you could hear the world just moving. It was there was so many bugs that it was just a vibration level all around you. Like it was hard to describe. It was just so many bugs. It was nuts. And yeah, we got some in the house plants, and they're just that small. We do get the normal black ants. We get the really big monster ones. You don't see them often, but every so often they're wandering. And yeah, but those are small ones, and the entire colony is that size. We couldn't find the queen or any of the eggs or anything. They must have been just so tiny. We missed them. But it was a neat thing to look through the pothos plant and dump it all over, and just, I couldn't believe how many that were in there that we didn't notice. It took a long time to find them. Zen, I'm so jealous. That's awesome. Sent you a picture of the big snail. Look on Instagram. Yay, Zanny, I'm getting a zebra pleco. Cool. I like those. I think if they weren't so bloody expensive, I like the gold nuggets. I like the gold. I like the gold color. I like the gold. The zebras are cool too. Aren't those the ones that grow so bloody slow? Like, they are like the snails of the pleco world I'm growing. I'm sure I heard that. Just to get like a couple inches was like 5 years or something ridiculous. Isn't that them? That's crazy. I like things that grow a little bit faster than that. I do. The bristlenose plecos, that's about a good turnaround. Some of my little babies are now like this. The ones that I've never been able to catch. The ones that are good. Everything's going good. Oh, awesome. Good to hear. Aquarium Cowboy. Kenny, they're only 2 inches, so at least a year before they breed, but still exciting. Yeah, so those are the slow guys, aren't they? I'm sitting so far away from my coffee at the moment. So far away. Still will be fun to watch. Yes, absolutely will be fun to watch. Anything like that. Even though that would just be so pokey. But they live and breed for decades. Yes, there's always a plus side. There's always a plus side for that. But yeah, very, very, very cool. We did have somebody I remember seeing on Facebook. It was probably a couple of years ago now that was breeding them and had a batch, but he hasn't posted, like I say, in years. So I hope we didn't have an oops, because like you say, once you get them going, just, well, that's forever to wait. Redfish, bluefish. Oh, hey, good to see you. Good morning. So yeah, we did a little bit of plant sniffing this morning. I have determined, especially now that Dingaling is back here, I'm determined I'm going to get 1 tank bioactive. Trying it with a king snake, I think, should be interesting. I should look up a few other examples and see if I can find some. I know people do it with the snakes, so we should look it up. But I've seen it in the ball pythons too, so we'll try. We got to look at some examples, I think. I was trying to do this without trying to do the trial and error thing, but maybe I shouldn't do so much trial and error. Danny Sims, everybody's saying hello to Jason. Good to see you. So that's my big things. We've had some losses this week, which have kind of sucked. I know that I haven't brought them on the camera so much, but just because a lot of it was just because they are so ancient. I mean, it's no fun watching little things do that since I've had the birds here. I've been just kind of doing the newer ones and the fish since I started, so I think I'll just kind of continue on that road. Like I say, the other bird is doing really good. I think I took, yeah, this is the picture of Gabby. Let's see if I can bring him on there. Gabby. He was trying to eat me right before I took that. That is my other little dude. Like I said, I got him in 1998 from a store in town here, not the one that I'm working in the pet store. Whoa.
Can I put it back in?
Yes. Come back into it. Okay. Scare the crap out of me. Oh, thank you, Danny. Oh, how am I gonna? I didn't bring my stinking stream up today to see the stickers. No! How am I going to find it? It's such a pain in the butt. Such a pain in the butt. My channel. Gotta check. I gotta see what it is. Oh, turn the volume down. Oh, I got an ad. Well, that's awesome. I got my own ad. It was cute. Okay, let me see the super sticker. And then it can do its thing. See if I can get the chat to load. So far, it's just doing some really weird black thing going on here. Maybe I won't get to see the sticker. I'll have to look after. I know I have to watch the replay because I got to get Dragon Layer's link. And that one has been driving me crazy. So thank you so much, Dannykins. Boas, darters, kings, and corn snakes are most popular with bioactive vivariums. Yes, yes. Like I said, I should be able to look it up and find some good examples. Maybe I will save myself some extra trial and error. Here, this is why I'm having. I picked up my coffee. I didn't drink it. Went to go put it down. See, this is how he likes to dig. Like, that's what he was doing to my poor spider plant, and it just was not appreciated, not even in the least. So he digs in and out of the plant. So I got to figure out really how to keep him away from the dirt. That's going to be my biggest challenge. I don't know if other people's dang king snakes enjoy digging quite as much as him, but my spider plant could not handle it. But I know there's going to be other people that have the same problem. So maybe I'm going to have to look that up. The first ones and the ones that I looked at were the ball pythons. But I don't think I'm quite, they need the biggest humidity and stuff, so that probably should be the tank I should do this with first, but I like to do things the hard way. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. I'm determined this one's going to be it. We'll figure out how to deal with his digging. This guy with his new tank is so happy. He doesn't climb around or move or do anything. He just sits there. So he would be a really good one eventually to move to, I'm sure. But maybe I should do it for... I found a 15-gallon tank and the same kind of lid as this for this guy down here. Maybe I should make one more plant and we'll just start him out in a bioactive tank and see how it goes. That would be a good thing. That might be a good thing. I have the lights and everything for the low light plants. I've got some little LED pads. I've got one more of these. It's still over here. It's not connected. Here it is. Just a little LED light for my little low light plants. I do have a nice big window in here, so I'm hoping between that and picking the proper plants and having that big window. Next door neighbors were doing cleaning their gutters the other day during the stream. I'm sure they think I'm crazy. It's all right. Okay, we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. That is the... Can I keep a male and female that are together? They're both older and very laid back. You can try in a bigger tank, see what happens. I've never managed to keep an unrelated pair together, but I have managed to keep tanks that I've started together, like bred together, had the babies, grown them up together, and kept them together. So some people can successfully do that. Most of the time that's going to be a fight because they're both, one or the other might be thinking breeding. If you try her out, maybe just split the tank down the middle might be the better way to approach it. Just do a split tank, a male on one side and a female on the other side. Just to make sure you don't have any oopses, because things can go rotten in a quick hurry, especially if one of them does strike it up. But I have seen some people also try to breed a pair and they just sat there and chilled out and were tank mates. So maybe split the tank in two, see how they react to each other, and let them have some supervised visits time, see how it goes, and maybe it'll work. But yeah, case by case basis. Yeah, see, says Jess NG, you never know what you're gonna get. The bettas are kind of like the dogs of the fishy world. They are very, very individuals. You don't know what you're going to get. There are some males that I'm sure would just chill out with some of my females. This guy was one of my males that was in my tank downstairs, hanging out with 2 other males and 6 females. So it all depends on what you get. They didn't ask me technically. If there are enough places to hide, a big enough tank, you could maybe pull it off. Yeah, not usually suggested. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. See how they do. See how they do. But you never know. You never know. Some people pull it off. Some people can pull it off. The bigger the tank, best chances of success, though, for sure. I would not recommend trying to do it in a 5-gallon. That would be a 5-gallon over here. I would say definitely try for at least a 10-gallon and up. Lots of places, lots of distractions. Maybe throw some guppies in there, get distractions, stuff like that. But there you go. See how you do. My tank, I think some of the reasons it worked is when I got it going too, I put a lot of guppies in there. There was always a lot of babies for them to hide. There's lots of plants in the top. I can't keep my plants down. It's just a constant mess of plants in the top. So they always had something to do. And like I said, I bred mine together. I never managed to successfully put 2 together, but I never tried in anything bigger than a 10-gallon. So give her. That would be, like I say, my best bet for trying to introduce them is maybe try splitting the tank with a divider. They can see each other. And yeah, split her if it's all going good. If there's lots of flaring going on and anything like that, if she starts kind of hiding, maybe don't try it. But that would be my idea so far. Holy crap, it is 10:52. That is nuts, 10:52. So yeah, just one reminder again, I said I would try and do it on the end of the stream, and I remembered Multi-Tank Addictions is doing a art auction giveaway on Tuesday. If you are into that love fish art, he does some good art. That is some of his art. I got the original of Casey up there. He is having an auction on Tuesday. River Life was the auctioneer last time. I was listening in. Absolutely awesome. It would look like a lot of fun had, and yeah, join in and maybe you can get yourself some fun art pieces on the wall. I have loved my little, oops, I forgot to hang up some of my pictures. I don't even see it. I've got some Priscilla art. Oh yeah, it's up on top there. I put some Priscilla art on top there. I got a postcard from Angie. She's doing lots of giveaways and fun little stuff too. Just too cool. Too cool. I've never managed to draw anything quite that detailed. Definitely not. But I do have fun with my art. So yeah, and that's our little table with our little cuttings we took at the beginning of the stream. So we're gonna try. This one right here is the one for the king snake tank. We are going to attempt to figure this out. Like I said, my biggest challenge is, dang, this guy likes to dig constantly when I wander in here. As soon as that dirt is wet, he's digging his nose in it. If I sit and I pick up that lid and he thinks I might have sprayed it down, he is in the way, even of the water dish, trying to change the water dish because he's in there to see if I've got the dirt wet so that he can dig through it. So we're gonna figure that out. Like I said, he almost pushed my spider plant right out of its pot. Just too much fun. Chucks, yes, you were in a good spot. All of these people love critters. I have a lot of different ones. My main ones, I think I've got quite a few reptiles at this point. I also have 2 puppies. I don't know where they are. I should grab them in here. Let's see if I can find the dog. There you go. Where are you? Oh, there. There, that's going to take long. This one's getting a haircut. This one's getting a haircut. Probably today she is turning into a scruffy ball. This is Zoe.
Oh, yes, I'm coming out there. Oh, yeah. It's always fun.
And this is Jago. He's my little cuddle mutt. Yes, he's just, yeah, put me down on your lap. And just, oops, having a malfunction with the wardrobe here and the dog. So yeah, these are our puppies. We also have a 2.5 hamster, absolutely too much. We got some bunnies outside, absolutely love my critters. Work in the local pet store, absolutely love it. Push me away. What? Once again, you came, you gave without taking. What? What the heck is going on? You guys are having a moment here. Sharpies, did you manage to get your stream up in the link? I don't know. I didn't see. Oh, yeah, Sharpie, you are on there. Thank you, Zen. I gave Sharpies the power and it didn't work. I'm going to have to let the one dog out. What did you find? Oh, she's looking something off the floor. Can you hear that? Oh, whatever it is, it went down the hatch. Yeah. So this is Jaco. He might need to get his face trimmed. Zoe is definitely needing to get a full out all once around. She's got like a triple coat. Holy cannoli. I just take off that outside fuzz during the summer. I don't take off the actual layers. I think the layers kind of help her stay cool, but she gets so warm in this room. I do heat the room up. I don't just heat any of the tanks or anything with the snakes. We just heat up the whole room to what they need. We've got the 2 ball pythons, a king snake. The only one that I do worry about is I think the goldfish is a little bit warm, but she seems okay. She seems okay. Oh, he was okay. Now I see. I couldn't figure out what the quote was supposed to mean. I'm glad you get it. Good, good. I'm very awful with quotes and all that fun stuff. As long as you get it. Yes, I've heard you called Mandy a couple times. I'm really bad at connecting names with people's channels. I'm bad enough with names. Now you gotta get the channel name with a person. I have the power, but not the talent. I like that. I like that. So yeah, we are all just chilling out, waiting for Sharpies next. I've had some fun. We're going to move ahead with this plant. I think I'm going to look up a couple examples of king snake enclosures and see how I do, because some other people have to have dealt with somebody that likes digging as much as that little turd, because he really does enjoy digging. So that's the plan, I think, for this week. We're just going to move forward. Keep cuddling my other bird, because he is just doing a lot of adjusting right now. And we'll go from there. That's all I got. That's all we got. We're just going to keep on growing. Yeah, just call me Zen. I know. Yes, that's generally people get their channel names from me, because I get so confused otherwise. So confused otherwise. I get a kick sometimes of Facebook and then people coming on there, because I'm just like, I don't know. Who do I know who you are? Let's see if I can find your channel name on here. Most of everybody's got their channel listed somewhere on their profile too. So I am going to try and start on my Facebook posting just the plant. I've been posting everything on my main channel, but I'm going to try and put just the pet related pictures that I do on down the wormhole. So if you do just want to follow my plants and pet side, I'll post them there. If you want the whatever random crap I post on Facebook, then you can go and deal with it on my main one. But I thought I would put that out there. There is a Down the Wormhole page on Facebook. If all you want to see is just the plants and pets, that kind of updates on there. Great stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, Danny Aquatics. I'll try and you are on tonight, I'm assuming, as well. That was, like I said, that was fun, your little late night one when I wandered in and found it. So, yay! Otherwise, let's go wander over to Sharpies. Wherever his link and stuff is on your stuff. I know better than to point because I don't know where it is. I will see you guys all later. Hopefully the snake video will be out and we will start working on changing that around. So I'll see you guys all next Sunday. Thank you so much for showing in and putting up and listening with me. Yay!